His freedom is limited. My mother's freedom was viciously snuffed out. She would move wherever we moved to be close to her grandbabies. She first moved to Washington State. Next, she followed us to Texas. When we finally settled in Arizona, she wasn't far behind. My mother gave my children her best. Even though they were young, when she was snatched out of their lives, they still remember the epic times they had with her. My mother came back to New Jersey on the eve of my sister's release from prison to make provisions for her to readjust back into society. Sadly, she reacquainted with old acquaintances and crossed paths with someone whose soul has been ravaged by demons. With all the pain and suffering my mother endured in her lifetime, she still embraced others with kindness and dignity. My mother was petite, but she was far from demure, and she had no problem standing up for herself. And that, I think, enraged the defendant. I hope with all my heart that he is never allowed to be released from prison. He has been a menace to society his entire adult life. It took my mother losing her life to hopefully finally keep him in prison so he cannot hurt someone else. His heinous ways have burned his name in the memory of retired law enforcement officers that recount stories of his perversions that spanned over 25 years. This is not someone who can ever be trusted. At the plea hearing, he stated he never wanted this to happen, and if he could take it back, he would. Your Honor, like most criminals, they only have remorse because they got caught and must face the consequences of their actions. He's sad for his limited freedom in the case of food poisoning he got while in jail. Please don't ever allow him out, not to a halfway house, not for a furlough, not even for hospice.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the 25-year sentence. You know, he took a solid person to society. Somebody that helped feed the homeless, help her friends. I don't understand. I wouldn't know.
Uh, I cannot change what happened that night. Um, to the family, man, I'm sorry, man, you know, and I ask God for forgiveness. Um, I can't explain what happened that night. Things just got out of hand, man. You know, it wasn't meant for none of that. That's not my heart. And I felt bad, you know. And I hope God, you know, forgive me for what happened that night. And I hope that the family could find a way to forgive me. I'm just sorry, man. You know,